I am muted. Hello, everybody. Welcome to NGS Div D. Thank you for that follow, Cruncher. You're about to play the game. So we are about to watch the number one seed Nexus Cats take on the number two seed Frank's Furters for Div D East. NGS. I'm back. We're ready. Both teams are in the lobby. We're going to be ready in 1 second. We did see a ban. So the maps that are banned out, Volsky and Dragonshire, we're actually going to be having first pick from Frankfurters. They won the coin toss. They've elected to have first pick. So we will be seeing that, and we will be going to Curse Hollow, which is the map picked by Nexus Cats. So buckle up for safety. It's going to be a wild ride. This is the best of three. So we'll see if we can make it all the way to round 3 of this. But we are back. Let's see if everyone is ready. This is my first cast of NGS this season. So it should be fun. We're back. It's late. Having fun. Both teams are amazing. We love these Div D peoples. Turner, thank you for that. We are ready. There are a lot of emotes happening in this chat. Lots of salt. So yes, we look like we're ready to go. And we will be going to Cursed Hollow. Cursed Hollow. Oh, yeah.
That's for your triumphant return to NGS casting.
That's so loud. Okay. So, we do see Frankfurters. Thank you. I appreciate that. Frankfurters are going to have the first ban, first pick, because they have elected that through the coin toss, as I said before. Stukov. I believe we are banning out Lulu here. Poor Lulu. Always getting banned out. But there's still, of course, the Deckard. Lulu is known to play Deckard as well as that Stukov, so that might happen here. I'm hoping to see a Murky, but I never get what I want here, so maybe Orphea will come out. I haven't seen much Orphea casting recently, so really hoping Orphea might come out here. So the Johanna and the Orphea banned, so I will not see Orphea. Johanna kind of makes sense. That is also, I mean, that might be a target ban as well. Rainer, very strong. As you can see, all of the Orphea emotes happening inside the chat right now. Orf me. Yes, exactly. I wanted Orphea, but we do have that Rainer, who is very strong. I'm surprised we don't have a Dahaka. This is Cursed Hollow. Dahaka's really good here. A Zeratul Imperious. That's pretty juicy. I like it. I haven't been able to cast any Imperious either, but that Zeratul picked up really early. Are they hiding something, or are they just like really confident? That is a very crazy pick early. I like it. I like the confidence. And there is that Dahaka. He was not banned. Global on this map is so important with those tributes. Makes a lot of sense. I like that Dahaka. Definitely a Lulu target ban. Yeah, poor Lulu. But maybe Lulu will get Deckard. I know both of these teams pretty well, actually, so I'm excited to see what we're gonna do here. Jaina ban. That does make sense. Jaina with that would be insane. But they can still pick up a lot of... I mean, maybe you get a Chromie. I know she's not as good anymore, but I want to see a Chromie. Miranda Diablo, the original death combo. That's pretty strong. Stun City. Maybe this was supposed to be Stun City. Charge, flip, Imperius impales them, and then Lunar Flare. Sounds like a crazy combo. There's not much to do about that, actually. If everyone hits their buttons, that's going to be really, really tough to go into. ETC! That's so juicy! And Li Ming. Okay, so I do like this team here. It's lacking a little wave clear, and there is the Medivh. This is a very melee-heavy team. Both teams are kind of juicy. Oh my goodness. We got an ETC who we don't see very often. A lot of cancels for Mosh though, so I'm not sure we're gonna see Mosh. But the Medivh? The Medivh is so juicy. I like it. I think both teams have potential. We see a little bit more wave clear on the side of Nexus Cats. Nexus Cats who look at these Furters synergies. Yeah, we do see that. However, we do have, if ETC takes Siege Dive, there is a double global on the side of Frank's Furters. So potentially that's where we're going here, I guess. Double global will be extremely powerful on this map. So I definitely can see why you would do something like that. Okay, but we are in the game, so I'm gonna get my face out of here. And we have that guy on the Zeratul, Mark Zombie on the Diablo, Lulu on the Tyrande, Shadowguard on that Imperius, and of course, you see here, Arthano, Head Cat on the Medivh. That is the Nexus Cats. And on the side of Frank's Furters, we have Cruncher on the Dahaka, Dallying Pig on the ETC, Magic Master on the Magical Li Ming, Indecisive on that Lucio, and who did I forget? Boggs on the Rainer. The games are beginning. And it looks like we're already splitting off. We're getting these watchtowers. Watchtowers super important, providing all of that vision. Early game, it's fun to invade those, but we already have Imperius on bot lane, trying to soak up the lane before Rainer gets down there. But unfortunately, there are no minions, so this will not be a loss of XP for either team. But top lane, Zeratul is up there by himself, so this is going to be maybe a slight XP advantage if Dahaka does not go up there. But we do see the Dahaka Lucio rotating. Maybe we'll try to gank this Zeratul, but I think that guy is sniffing this out. Not too scared. He knows what's coming, but we do see that slight lead in XP on the side of Nexus Cats. And look at this, Rainer Imperius. This is a crazy battle here. Each are half health, but of course Rainer has the ability to heal himself, so Shadowguard's a little bit in trouble now. Mid lane, we got that 3v3. I'm expecting everyone to pick up their camps, at least their siege camp early on. Surprised no one went for siege camp already, actually. Maybe we have Dahaka going to siege? And yes, okay. And this is pretty much an even battle up top. Dahaka can't get to the Zeratul, but he doesn't have full essence either. So if Zeratul goes in on him, be able to get a little bit of damage on. And I do have some poetry for later on. We'll see who wins the game, and we'll read a poem from that team. But we do still have the battle between Boggs and Shadowguard here. It's very hard to go against Rainer this early on when you cannot get there. You cannot get in there as Imperius. And there comes the Siege Giants. We do see now ETC and Rainer picking up their own Siege Giants. That means that Nexus Cats will have a slight advantage, at least with camps, because that will be up many minutes before this one. Not many, probably about 1 minute before. But that could potentially give them a lot of pressure happening on top lane while that tribute spawns on bot. But we should see it in the next 30 seconds, so it's actually not going to line up. But if the next tribute is bot, we can see a lot of pressure top, or Dahaka having to stay top in order to clear. And then we do have two bot already. Li Ming and Rainer are just bullying Imperius here. Poor Imperius. Can't handle all of that range because he can't get close enough to them. But Shadow Guard is going back for a little bit of mana. We have the Bruiser Camp pushing on the side of Nexus Cats in the mid lane. And it looks like, oh, Medivh is able to stop that channeling. So it's a 4v4 for the moment. Imperius is on his way back. And this is everybody. 0 health, but we have protected, by the way. Haha. And everyone seems to be getting out, but the first blood will be that Tyrande. And the first tribute is going over to Frank's Furters. And we do see a little bit of a wipe on bot lane. Rainer went crazy. We missed it because we were looking at the tribute. It's like my favorite thing to do, missing all of the fights. Next tribute top lane though, it's in a favor of Frank's Furters. Positioning is very much towards their side. Right next to the Bruiser Camp, so it's going to be a little bit harder for Nexus Cats to engage upon. Still available though, because we will have 7s coming on board for Nexus Cats, so at least it'll be, oh my goodness, never mind, they should give this up. Medivh goes down, and this is going to be tribute number 2 to Frank's Furters. We will see 7s here for both teams, however, this is going to be a really tough tribute to go in on down Medivh. He will be back though, so he can potentially come in if we stall a little bit, but I think they're just going to give this up, and this is a smart call. Can cancel it once, a Tyrande Owl, but we do see Shadow Guard staying on top lane, trying to soak XP on the race to 10. We have a little bit of an advantage over on the side of Frank's Furters, so in order to catch up on that, just gonna have to kind of soak through those tributes. Unfortunately for Nexus Cats, the next tribute is Curse, so they will have to take this fight even if they are down a talent tier. Or risk a curse. We'll see what they do here. But Lulu is doing a pretty good job handling 3 in mid lane. You love to see it. You love to see it. And we do have 3 in bot lane trying to push back that Rainer. Rainer's getting a lot of value in bot lane here. But it looks like tribute's gonna be spawning before either team gets 10s. We might see Dahaka just soak until 10 because it is not that far away, and he does have dig up, so it will not be that hard to travel across the map. I'm expecting to see that here, especially with half a level. Frank's Furters is going to be picking up 10 very shortly. Probably by the time this, a little after this tribute spawns actually, but it is a very dangerous fight to take. We see Arthur now with the portal, trying to get in a good position. That stun might have saved this tribute. It did! Beautiful stun by Imperius to give Tyrande enough time to secure their first tribute. And now, the next fight should be even 10s. I do like how Nexus Cats is backing out of this fight a little bit. They don't want to fight here. They are down ults, but there were no ults used on the side of Frank's Furters. And we do have that mosh pit, so everything is pretty typical. We do have Disintegrate, which you don't normally see, but we don't always see orb build either from Li Ming. And then we have normal talents from everybody else. Definitely mosh pit though. Mosh pit is crazy. We're gonna see Apocalypse to cancel it. We have Leyline Seal. All that. Starfall, of course, Lunar Flare can stop it, and I think Imperius' sword is long enough to stop this too. But we do have all the ults up. We are ready to go. Everyone's just waiting for that mosh pit to begin. And that is a mosh pit cancel. It's on 10-second cooldown, and ETC is a little bit in trouble, but he gets away. That is going to be Zero Tool falling. And with that sound barrier from Lucio, that is a saved ETC. And Medivh is also going to be falling here. Everybody on the side of Nexus Cats is so low. And we do see Diablo also going down. And this will be Curse for the side of Frank's Furters. And this will be a very, very dead bot fort. And are we going to bot keep? It looks like everyone is going into bot keep. Lulu's got to be careful. And Lulu walks away. Okay, Lulu did see that coming. Didn't want to get hit by any of the random disintegrates or orbs. Smart, smart, smart decision to back up. And we do see this wall going down. Not too bad with a 5-man push. Well, there was a 5-man push at one point. It is 4-man now, but that is not too bad having had all of those members pushing in to just lose the wall. But we do see that crazy wave up top. Top wall might be in danger as well as, oh, maybe bot keep is still in danger. Someone does need to clear that siege camp. It looks like also mid fort falling. So this is a 3-fort, almost 3-fort curse. The last fort's going to be secured after the curse, but it is still a 3-fort curse. That is a crazy, crazy structural advantage on the side of Frank's Furters. But that is what curses do on this map. And we do have a 13-12 lead from Frank's Furters, so we do have a little bit of a Talontair advantage. It is something that you could come back from though, definitely. So don't rule anyone out yet. This is something that a lot of teams can easily come back from with one good fight, one good curse. It's not over yet, folks. It's not over till it's over. And that's why these teams are number 1 and 2 seed. And a bush. We have Chinese bush meta. Look at that, scouting out the bushes. It's still 12-13, so Nexus Cats wants to be really careful here. It's a very dangerous situation that they are putting themselves in. But they want to do something. They don't want to sit there. They don't want a boss pushing on their keep. They're trying to do whatever they can to bully Frank's Furters from going away from the boss. And I could respect that, but we do see 13th coming online for the side of Nexus Cats. It will be even again, so we're looking for maybe a fight prior to the tribute, or they can even give away this tribute and try to still kill 16. We do see the fight coming in right now. Artha now and Zeratul taking so much damage. That is a dead Medivh. Poor bird. He's dead once again. And if we look real quick, let's just check on quests. Looks like we do have a huge lead. No one has died on Frank's Furters. Nobody has died. Which is crazy, because we actually right now have 0 to 8 kills. And this is, oh, this might be, it's not a dead Lucio. Lucio with the crazy, crazy sound barriers. But now Lucio falls, and that will be the first death of Frank's Furters. And that is also a dead ETC and a dead Rainer. As I said, you could come back with one fight. However, Dahaka is at that tribute, so it's going to be able to get that tribute. Unless we can see that perfect owl coming out from Tyrande and the Medivh portal. Why did I think it was a guarantee? Medivh can do everything. Just portal in and stop it from happening. But there are some camps pushing, a lot of catapult pressure on the top lane. Someone's going to have to take care of this. And of course the siege and the catapults on the bot lane. Very dangerous situation to be in. All the lanes are pushed. I would like to see, oh, is this going to be a dead Li Ming? Potentially. This is going to be a dead Li Ming. And now by staggering the death timers are very, very long right now. So this is the way to come back in it. You stagger the death timers and are able to just secure all of the tributes. This is curse point for Nexus Cat. So if they get this, they can even out. They can wow. They can even out all of the structural, they can even out structures. That's what I was trying to say. I am alive and can speak. But we do have a fight breaking out now. We do have all of the ults up. Except for Mosh Pit, which will be online in 10 seconds. But Apocalypse comes out, so that is one less cancel. Sound Barrier comes out. Of course, another good Sound Barrier, saving so many members of Frank's Furters. And Artheno is in trouble. And that is a dead Medivh. Oh my goodness, and that is a dead Charonda. This is when orb build Li Ming works. When you're able to hit all of your orbs and get resets after resets, you will murder the whole team. And we do see that here. Rainer's doing a lot more damage, but Li Ming is doing a very good job as well. And this is a complete turnaround. We did see this boss being taken by Nexus Cats after a very good fight, and now it's being flipped on them, and Frank's Furters is able to secure the first boss of the game by stealing Nexus Cat's boss. This should be easy enough to... Oh, I'm sorry, my camera went crazy. This should be easy enough to handle. However, this is going to be a dead keep. This boss is way too strong to save this keep.
Gather tribute or face my
But we do have Hunter's Mark up, so with Hunter's Mark, we might see... I mean, we're not going to see any core damage here, but it's going to be very tough to save this keep. And it looks like they are going. Frank's Furters is going for their own boss. Double boss. There is a what is this called? A tribute. Oh my goodness. There is a tribute spawning right now. It is only the second tribute on the side of Frank's Furters, so it's not something too big to worry about. The bosses are no longer in play after this one, so there will be a crazy battle in order to get curse point on the next tribute spot. Which should be, if I'm not mistaken, bot lane? Which is very important because there is no well for Nexus Cats on the bot lane. Oh boy, I hope you're talking about me just jumbling all my words. But that Zeratul is down. Medivh is in trouble. Rainer just steps up and secures that Medivh kill. And now Charonda is in trouble. Not Medivh kill, that was Imperious. Medivh is once again in trouble, but he's getting out. And is this game 1? It looks like game 1 is going over to Frank's Furters. It was very, very well played by both teams. And there you have it, folks. Game 1 going over to Frank's Furters. I will try to remember how to talk for the next game. I promise. But here are a little bit of the stats. We did have 4 kills to 14 kills. So there was a better fighting from Frank's Furters, definitely. Rainer did a lot of damage. We see the 53k in a 15-minute game. That is quite a bit of damage. They just were, unfortunately, Nexus Cats was unable to come back from that and save the game. But we're gonna see. Let me just ask. Nexus Cats if they want first pick. Just to make sure. Oh, I can also do it in here. But we will get the next lobby up in just a second. As I was stating before, we are not going to see Volskaya or Dragonshire in this round because both maps were banned. However, we do have a lot of really good maps available still in the map pool. So we will see. Cool, cool, cool. Very clean play. That was a very clean play by Frank's Furters, definitely. And I'm just going to try to get the lobby done. If we are going to be going to Infernal Shrines. Who loves Infernal Shrines? I do, I do. This is one of my favorite maps, so I'm actually really excited to see this one in play. Yes, it was very well played by Furters, who is a returning team from last season. Actually, both are returning teams from last season. We did see. I did cast a lot of them last season. Definitely only casted Furters during the battle for the wildcard spot. However, that Li Ming with the orb build was crazy. I don't know about that. That's insane. Oof. Oof. Oof is what I'm saying. Good evening, Black Cat. You'll hear me say that like in 2 minutes from now. Haunted Mines, unfortunately, is not in the map pool. We have Ultrac is an option though in the map pool, so that would be really fun to see. I don't think we're gonna see that today. Unless we get surprised. But we are going to be going to Infernal Shrines. It is maybe my favorite map. I think I like Tomb of the Spider Queen a little bit better. I feel so small in here. I'm going to make myself bigger. Make myself larger. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jenna, for that resub. I really appreciate it. Potato baby! Oh, how exciting! More potatoes! I love potatoes! But we are gonna get into game number 2. I think. We'll see if we're gonna get into game number 2. Let's ask if both teams are ready. Cool, so we are going into game number 2 on Infernal Shrines. Infernal Shrine. We're gonna update this score. I know for a fact that this team won the game, and we would want to reflect that, of course. Gascool! Gascool! Wait, are we gonna see Gaslow? This is actually a map where we might see Gaslow. We might also see Kael'thas working here, and that Raynor ban. I do not blame them there for that Raynor ban. He played very, very well last game. And of course the Stukov ban, because nobody wants Lulu on Stukov. Poor Lulu. Rip Lulu. But again, Lulu does not have a small hero pool, just like very godlike on the Stukov. And that Garrosh pick, nobody wants to be against the Garrosh or get flipped, especially on the shrines. And Orphea ban. Unfortunate. I really wanted to cast an Orphea match.
The crusade calls.
And first pick Johanna. I know that is a comfort pick on the side of Nexus Cat, so that does not surprise me at all. However, that does leave open a Diablo, so I'm expecting to see a Diablo picked from Furters. Or Arthas, maybe? Diablo Arthas would be very strong too. Dahaka again and a Lucio again. Lucio played very, very well. We did see a lot of sound barriers that saved the entire team. Maybe this is going to be a repeat of their last match. What if we get a Lucio, Dahaka, ETC again? And that Jaina, of course. Jaina clears the shrines very easily. Takes the camps very well on this map. That makes a lot of sense. And Rhaegar. Oh, self-casting Ancestral Rhaegar. That's pretty spicy. It does not provide as much healing as a lot of the other supports, but Rhaegar is my favorite. Fight Doggy is my favorite healer. Will always be my favorite healer. This is arguably Murky's best map, yes. Imperious banned out. Nobody wants to get stabbed with a sword tonight. Well, again. He was in the last map. Nobody wants to get stabbed again. What's gonna be banned here? I would ban out the Diablo, potentially. There's a lot of fighting in the shrines, a lot of walls. And there is the Diablo ban. That makes so much sense. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let's see what they're gonna pick here. Maybe a Kael'thas. Kael'thas is pretty good on this map. Asmodan. Asmodan can work really well here. Gazlo. I'd love to see a Gazlo. Vala ETC. So we're sticking with the ETC. No, Dallying Pig is very good with ETC. I'm surprised that we have such a commitment to the ETC on the large maps, even though he went Mush Pet last game on a very important global map. But it worked out. It worked out very, very well. So I am not going to hate this ETC pick. But then we have Greymane and Sonya. This is a very, very strong team on the side of Nexus Cats. A lot of wave clear, a lot of camp potential. Sonya's arguably Sonya's best map too. So I do like this. It looks really nice. But I'm also liking the side of Frank's Furters. This is very similar to their last draft, and they executed it beautifully. If the Vala is kind of the sub-in for the Rainer. It is the same exact draft, except for the Vala is the Rainer. Makes a lot of sense. I thought I was gonna get Gazlo. I am a little disappointed, but here we are. Here we are. And all of these beautiful emotes coming out. Who do we like better? What team do we like better? I really hope this is Leap Sonya, is all I'm saying. If that is a Leap Sonya, that's gonna be OPLP. Canceling Mosh Pit. Maybe we could get upgrade to Leap Crater. I can dream. I know that will probably, most likely, will definitely be Wrath of the Berserker, but like, I can dream. I can dream. A girl can dream. But we are in the next game. So here we go. On the side of Nexus Cats, we have that guy on the Greymane, Arthanow on the Jaina, Mark Zombie on that Johanna, Lulu on the Rhaegar, and of course Shadowguard on that Sonya. That is the Nexus Cats. And on the red side for Frank's Furters, we have Boggs on the Vala, Dallying Pig on the ETC, Indecisive on the Lucio, Magic Master once again on that Li Ming, and Cruncher on the Dahaka. That is Frank's Furters. We're going to get a battle in mid lane. Sonya's already going top, so it will be a 4v5 in the beginning. Not too scary. I don't think anyone is going to be diving in. I think it's just going to be mostly poking as Sonya tries to get soak early on. But we do see Vala going bot. So Vala is already splitting, and so is Dahaka. So not much is going on mid except for sprays. You always gotta spray and taunt. That is the best way to show camaraderie. I like it. More B steps would be good though. And this is Greymane Jaina. Greymane Jaina is a crazy flank team, so this Vala has to be careful. Vala does not have that much health. Mid lane we've got the 2v3. Not much damage on the side of Nexus Cats in the middle. But Jaina is coming back up to clear the waves and poke a little bit. We do have Greymane available on bot if he wants to start picking up camps. There are a lot of camps available, but someone will need to rotate, of course. And Sonya doing a very good job against the Dahaka on top lane. Able to push him back and push the wave into the walls. Look at that. Has Dahaka down to like a third health. That's very well done. And of course, Fight Doggy. Fight Doggy is so good at doing these camps. And ETC comes in to try to stop the camp from coming in, but is going to be the first blood. And that guy getting out with 2 health. Indecisive with speed boost is able to get out as well, but that is a 2 for nothing. The advantage going to Nexus Cats, who also picked up this camp here that was trying to be invaded. So we will see force on the side of Nexus Cats first. And some more camps picked up by Rhaegar. That's why he is so good on maps like this, because Rhaegar can solo camps so easily, especially with Lightning Bond. Fight Doggy, so strong, so strong. And Vala is potentially making a mistake here, going too far in, and she will fall. You heard it right. Prepare yourselves for the slaughter. The first Punisher is going to be top lane, and it looks like a Mortar Punisher. It's not the strongest one, but anything is nice early on. It takes a wall usually, at least, so if you have everyone pushing, this could potentially be even a fort for whichever team caps this objective. We do have similar XP though. There's not that much of a difference in the race to 7. As I say that, Nexus Cats gain some XP, makes it a little bit closer. But of course, Sonya, if left alone, could take this very easily, very quickly. But we do see Dahaka in here, and is that a dead Dahaka? This might be a dead Dahaka. It is not a very well-timed boot from Indecisive on that Lucio, and Dahaka is safe for now. But this is 15, 16, 17, it just keeps going up. It looks like Nexus Cats might secure this unless there is a kill. That guy's in trouble. Gets out again. That guy gets out again with 0 health. And actually, we see Lucio going down. Hunter's a little in trouble too, but he should have a little bit of essence available. He does. And this is going to be the first Punisher going to Nexus Cats on that top lane, which Sonya did a little bit of damage to with that wave. So this could potentially be at least the fountain, if not damage to that fort itself. And actually Vala, of course, Vala chunks us down really easily. I forgot about the Vala. This is going to be a Mortar Punisher that does absolutely nothing. Not even gonna get that fountain. Almost gets a fountain. But Dahaka goes down. Lulu is in trouble here. But that is okay. It is a 1-for-1 trade. Both teams on the same talent here. Will we see any of these camps invades? I would like to see a camp invade. We already got this camp invaded, and that's how Dahaka died, I believe. And Jaina just picking up all the camps, trying to keep pressure on the mid lane. Greymane is soaking bot, so we might see the pickup of the camp on bot as well. We have not seen a bruiser camp picked up yet, which is crazy because the bruiser camps on this map are so incredibly strong, and if left alone can take the keep by itself. So I'm expecting to see them be taken prior to the next objective, which is going to be bot lane. We'll find out which type of Punisher that is very shortly. It should be announced in the next minute. But we've seen early bruiser camp taken on the side of Nexus Cats. I guess they just want a little bit of pressure on the top lane to keep Dahaka busy up there for a little while so that they can go and take this fight on bot lane. And this is actually a 4v4 or 4v5, but Indecisive was not in there yet. And we do see a 0-for-3. This is the opposite of the last map, as we see 8-1 in kills. This is crazy, being very well executed by the side of Nexus Cats. Of course, it's not saying that you cannot come back from this. The objective on this map is also extremely powerful. If you get an Arcane Punisher at like 13, that is gonna be extremely strong and can definitely push to keep if you all push with it. But right now we see 11 to 9 in terms of talent level. This is a deadly Ming. Or not. She makes it indecisive with that clutch heal once again. And we're gonna see a little bit of a push in. Let's check what type of shrine this is. Is that another? We'll check to see in 1 second, but the Bruiser Camp is picked up on the side of Frank's Furters and cleared up. This will be another dead fort. So this is almost the opposite of the last game. We do see a huge structure advantage on the side of Nexus Cats. We do have Ancestral, we have Wrath, of course we have Wrath, and Leap, which is a little sad, but we do have Wave of Force this time by the Li Ming instead of that Disintegrate, which I really like. And we already have 23. This is a Frozen Punisher. We already have 20, 30, or up to 30 on the side of Frank's Furters. And that is another beautiful, beautiful sound barrier. And that Ancestral on the Greymane was crazy. Greymane was down to 2 health once again, and that is a cancelled mosh pit. Greymane is in trouble, but Artha now creating a barrier with that Blizzard. And this will be a Frozen Punisher going over to the side of Frank's Furters. This will be their potential to get bot fort, try to even out the structures a little bit. We do see Dahaka pushing back top lane to stop the catapult pressure there. I think this could be... No, I don't think we're gonna see a fort go here. There is no minion wave. Not a big enough minion wave to handle that. And we do have a Greymane at full health you don't want to engage into. Mosh pit is down. Too many of the alts are down to engage into that. But do we see the camp invade? It is 12 to 11. I would like to see Nexus Cats just playing for 13. They are ahead. If they want to take this game and push it to game 3, then they're going to have to play very smart and not lose any of their teammates. Which we have seen it's happening. It's 9 to 2 in kills. That is definitely something they're very focused on. And Frank's Furters has to be careful here because they are down a talent. And it's a 5v4 on bot lane. So they have to be careful in not engaging too hard here. It's still 16 seconds to mosh pit, and it looks like Deline Pig is dead, as well as Indecisive, and the Vala, and the Rhaegar. So it is, this is insane. It is a 4 for 1. That was very advantageous for Nexus Cats, being able to secure that. The next Punisher is going to be top lane again, which is really beneficial if Nexus Cats wins it because they have already opened up that lane, and that Punisher will be going straight to keep. And it might be an Arcane Punisher, which will be insanely OP. It might be the first keep of the game. But we do have Mosh Pit up, so maybe we're going to see a Mosh Pit combo with the Li Ming. We do have full orb build from Li Ming again, so that is Glass Cannon. That's why she's going down so quickly. But she's also doing a lot of damage and able to just blow someone up instantly. And we actually have full Q build by Gina. These are some very interesting builds. Not typical of what you usually... Yeah, these aren't typical. Follow full auto attack. Okay.
You will take it for me.
I like it. These are very fun builds. Usually see Vala with Monster Hunter on this map just because she could take down the Punisher so quickly. But of course, Vala's auto attacks are insane as well, so this is not an issue taking down the Punisher. But we do have an Arcane Punisher on top lane. We do have a Bruiser Camp pushing. If this is not dealt with, that is going to be a fight. But it looks like we are fighting in front of the shrine. And Ring comes out. There are no cancels for Mosh Pit. So Deling Pig got 3 of the members in there. And Mark Zombie is in trouble. But he is going to walk out. He is going to be okay. Everyone on the team has tap. So we will see a re-engage on the shrine. Everyone is still alive. Everyone is still healthy. We are seeing low mana from a couple of members of each team. So, I'm excited to see this. Mosh Pit is down. We actually have all of the ults down except for Wave of Force. But this is an ETC that is in trouble. And that is ETC going down. Cruncher is also in trouble. And that is a dead Dahaka. It is a 2-for-0 at the moment. And this may be a dead Vala. It is. So this should be an Arcane Punisher for Nexus Cats marching to keep. So this is potentially a game changer here. If they get kills on the keep, the death timers are starting to be a little bit higher. So this is potential game. And then we will be going to a game 3. We will see how the defense goes, but the Arcane Punisher is very strong. So they have to attack. Furters has to attack this very quickly. Which is going to be hard to engage upon because they are down level 16. There's an unfair talent fight, and there's an Arcane Punisher stomping on their keep. This is a very difficult fight to take, but they might have to give up this keep if engaged by Nexus Cats. We do see Cruncher taking a lot of damage from the Arcane Punisher. But Vala is doing a really great job chunking it down. Keep is saved. And Nexus Cats are playing very, very patiently, which you have to respect. It's definitely nice to see a team play patiently instead of just going all in all the time. But Mosh Pit is back up, so we might be looking for a Mosh here. It is still a dangerous fight, 18 versus 15. But this wave should get them very close to 16, and then they're going to want to pick a fight before 20s. Definitely. So we might see Frankfurters trying to engage here. They do have the tools to engage. They have all of their ults up. They are ready to go. They need to take this fight now, and it looks like they are trying to go in to take this fight. But Nexus Cats is rotating and trying to avoid the fight at all costs. Get that level 20, which is smart. I like it. The very, very patient play here.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
But we will see the fight happening. So Nexus Cats is giving them the fight. No, they are not. They are backing out. They are going to wait for this fancy Punisher to arrive, or for 20 to arrive. Or they are not. They're making liars out of me. They're just poking, seeing if they could potentially get a kill. Both teams trying to engage in the fight while top keep is being taken down by that catapult. And that is a lot of damage on top keep. And we will have the Bruiser Camp coming out too. If this Bruiser Camp makes it to keep, it's definitely taking keep. It might take some of core. But we have a Bruiser Camp coming out on both sides. So that will even it out. And we have 19, level 19 to 16. 19 fastly, quickly, that's the word, approaching 20s. Once 20 comes online, I think Nexus Cats are going to be very, very aggressive and maybe try to end this game. At least pick a fight.
Another shrine will be ready soon.
Their positioning is very aggressive. They're just waiting to see Frank's Furters on the map to see if they can push forward. But the shrine is ready to go. And let's see what type of shrine it is going to be. It is a mortar shrine. So again, not the best immortal. However, we do see this bruiser camp pushing to keep. That is going to be a very, very dead keep. And that is going to be on the core. We see 20s picked up on the side of Nexus Cats. They all have that talent tier advantage. And now they'll probably come in and try to pick a fight here. We do see all the ults up though on the side of Frank's Furters, so it's very okay. Moshpit is unable to be used because that is a dead ETC and that is a dead Dahaka. And I'm thinking, this might be game here. Core has a catapult on it. Taking off the shields. Boggs goes back to save that. But we will have a Mortar Punisher marching down mid lane. And this is going to be a second keep, maybe even game. Just because all of the death timers are getting extremely, extremely high.
Water Punisher.
So I expect to see here a play for game. If any of the members of Frank's Furters fall, I think this is almost guaranteed game. Unless something crazy happens and one of them is able to defend everything. But we do see the Mortar Punisher is still pretty healthy and just tearing through that keep. At this level, all of the Punishers are very strong. And that was a beautiful ring. And those are dead members of Frank's Furters. That is a 3-4-0 on the side of Nexus Cats. And game 2 is going to be going to Nexus Cats. All tied up. All tied up. We're gonna see where we're going next. I'm just gonna message the lovely teams. It looks like first game, the team who had first pick won. Second game, the team who has first pick won. Follow went AA, yep. That entire time. First pick. We're gonna have first pick on the side of Frank's Furters. And we'll see where we're going in 1 second. Okay, so just to show everybody, I'm sorry, I can't show you anything now. Aha. Oh yeah, any questions? Let's see. Is it guaranteed arcane? I am not sure if it's guaranteed arcane, actually. I just thought, there was a mortar and a frozen and maybe arcane. You can tell if you just like put your mouse over it, but I was trying to guess. Trying to guess the entire time. This is well played by both teams. I think both teams are playing very well, which is why they are first and second seed. Right now, Nexus Cats is ahead by a game, I believe, in terms of the rankings. And we're going to be going to Spider Queen, Tomb of the Spider Queen, for game 3. And I'm gonna make this lobby so fast. Maybe. We don't actually know if I'm gonna make this lobby fast. Last time I definitely didn't. But yeah, Tomb of the Spider Queen. So we might see Johanna picked very quickly here too. Very, very good. Very good pick. Just because she can so easily get the gems. Asmodin, I would like to see an Asmodin here. We didn't see him at all today. Which is a little sad. I haven't seen Asmodin played in a really long time. This is another good map for Diablo too. We're just having trouble getting one of the teams in. Punisher cycles through. If the first one is Mortar and the second one is Frost, third is guaranteed Arcane. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we know. What else would I like to see? A lot of focus on top lane. Definitely. We're only waiting on one person. So we should be starting this shortly. It is game 3. This will be the last game of the series. Any questions for the teams, please let me know. Not that I can ask them questions, but I'll try. I'll do it with the power of my mind. And just so everyone knows, if you haven't checked it out, there is a show called Nexus Edge. I think Turd is still here. Turd Herder is still here. This is a lovely host of Nexus Edge, so make sure you go check that out. It has a lot of information on what happened in NGS. You see some top plays of the week. There's some fun guest hosts, guest stars, guests. Maybe I should just call them guests. But if you have not seen it yet, you should check that out, definitely. A lot of fun NGS stuff. He's been working really hard on that, so make sure to go support that. Okay, we are going into game number 3 on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Tomb of the Spider Queen. And we're gonna update this score. I swear I know what I'm doing. I've done this one whole time. One whole time. The Stukov ban. Really? Nobody wants to see Lulu on that Stukov. Poor Lulu. Always poor Lulu. And the Orphea ban, of course. She does a lot of damage. She's really good on this map because it is so small. Her E is crazy. I get it. We might see a Diablo ban. Maybe a Garrosh ban. I think Nexus cats probably ban Garrosh. They are often banning Garrosh. You missed it again. You didn't miss anything. It's fine. We'll cast together very, very soon. This was picked up on a whim today, so I wanted to get back into this. One more game. That is right. This is game 3. And we do see that Garrosh band. Not a surprise.
Anytime you're ready.
And Raynor. Of course, Raynor picked up by Box. Are we going to see a Lucio and a Dahaka and an EGC? And a Li Ming? I would like to see the Diablo picked up. Diablo is still available. He's really good on this map. Not that Diablo is bad on any map, but oh right, and Johanna. Forgot Mark Zombie is a Johanna god, and he likes Johanna so much. And of course, Rhaegar. Pretty good combo. Rhaegar can do the camps, clear the waves. This offers a lot of wave clear and a lot of insurance of picking up those gems. So it does make sense. But the Diablo is still available. That's insane. So is Mal'Ganis. We have Arthas. A lot of choices. Okay, no ETC. We are going with the Diablo Lucio this time. I like it. I like it. We've seen a lot of great sound barriers from Indecisive, so why stop what's working? I would like to see, what do I want to see banned here? Well, Dan's a pretty good band, yeah. I'd like to see another crazy good wave player or mage band. Or Imperious. Imperious works. Maybe we can get something spicy here. I would like to see Sonya again. Sonya worked out well last game. I would love to see the Sonya again. And also, where's Kael'thas? Where's all the bomb passing? He just hasn't been anywhere in this game. Chromie's pretty good here too, honestly, on this map. I get the Sonya! Sonya Greyman! Okay, I'm excited about the Sonya. I really hope it's Leap this time. Please, 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 Shadow Guard. Please. Please have mercy. Linda! That's a very strong team right there. Need a little bit more range. But is this gonna be a Leeming? Is Leeming to Haka gonna be fixed? I do need an offlaner. Rexar! Okay. Okay, this is getting juicy. The Rexar gets picked up here. We're gonna see Misha. Misha and Misha's friend. I like it. This better be like a Gazlo then. Something equally spicy.
The wait is
Cassia.
over.
Disappointing. Nexus Cats. Disappointing. Get it together. Get it together. I'm just kidding. I'm of course just kidding. But we have. Let me read this to you, okay? Let me read this to you. There once was a team named Frank's Furters, whose games were never a bore, but tonight they'll be under attack from all the Nexus cats until their core is no more. Frankfurter, more like Wienerwurst. These cats aren't declawed and prepared for the worst. You say we are meanies, well we ain't no weenies. You're just a dog and we're the pogs. That is a beautiful, beautiful poem from Nexus Cats. I will read Frankfurter's poems. I forgot I had poems. I can read them during this too. But we are in game. Mark Zombie on the Johanna. That guy on the Greymane. Arthana is playing Cassia. Lulu on that Rhaegar. And of course Shadow Guard on that Sonya. And this is the Nexus Cats. And on the side, I'm playing Ring Around the Keep. Frank's Furters, we have Magic Master once again on that Leeming, Indecisive once again on that Lucio, we have Boggs on the Rainer, Jellying Pig on that Diablo, and Cruncher on that Rexar. Juicy start. Look at all these flirty clouds.
Move to the beat.
All of these people in their flirty clouds, all of the sprays. Everyone is waving at each other. I think this is gonna be a good fight, especially Rexar's top. I would like to see Rexar bot, but maybe he's gonna play dirty and try to solo the boss really early. I think that's very possible, since this map is very difficult to solo boss on though. Rainer versus the Sonya, that should provide a little bit of difficulty early on. That's because the Sonya can't really get to the Rainer. Unless they're just boogieing in the middle of the lane like they just were. And Misha, of course, Misha, our dear Misha, with her little friend Rexar. And Misha, are you okay, buddy? You are. No rap goddess, I just suffered through that. Let's tell the teams to play earlier next week so that I can handle it. But this is the flip on the Johanna. Not much is going to come out of that. Of course, Joanna has the iron skin and is able to walk away anytime Diablo flips. Boggs is doing a really good job against Shadow Guard on bot. Raynor taking so much health away from Sonya. She's unable to heal. She cannot get to that minion wave. And this is a pretty nice rotation. We do see Raynor coming up, which is a little bit unusual inside of Frank's Furters. We have Rexar staying top, not 4-man rotating. And I don't know, I'm kind of digging it. The Raider's clearing bot lane and then walking up to provide extra support in the middle. Doing a very good job against the Sonya on bot lane. So yeah, not too much is happening here. Both teams have 4s. We have 33 jumps to 34. It's pretty even at the moment. We have Rexar just scouting with Misha. Of course, doing Rexar things. Oh my goodness. First blood. Boggs, what are you doing down there, buddy? You're just bullying that Sonya. So we do see first blood on bot lane, and that will allow Raynor and Lucio to pick up this siege camp. We do see a switch too. Greymane is just going to cover the lane for now. Does he know that they are on bot camp? I believe so. That guy, be careful. He does see them, but Greymane is a really good one to clear out this camp. But Sonya is back, so either one of them could clear out this camp. But there are 4 members of Frank's Furters lingering on the bot. This might be a potential gank on that Greymane. Could it work? I don't know. Shadow Guard seems to be in trouble, and that should be a dead Sonya. Very well done. Very patiently played by Frank's Furters there. Yes, all the teams need to play a little earlier. I agree. Lulu a little bit in trouble, but 2 members of Frank's Furters are also very low. No one is going to be falling here, and we have enough gems, plenty of gems on the side of Frank's Furters. We are missing 8 on the side of Nexus Cats, so we will see who is able to turn in first. They are split though between several members of Frank's Furters, but only 2 are needed, so only one of these members needs to be able to turn in. And we see at both turn-in points, and the first web weavers are going to go over to Frank's Furters. That was very well played on the turn-ins. Always split and conquer when you only need 2 turned in. Boggs just meleeing those minions with no fear. Lulu might be in trouble here. Nope, Lulu is perfectly fine. Always walking out of those situations without being harmed. Cause fight doggy. Husbandry. Husbandry. Isn't that the only talent to take on Rexar? And we see a heavy focus on bot lane. I would have liked to see the focus on top lane, and Sonya is in trouble. And Sonya goes down. But does Misha also go down? No, Misha is going to be okay. Top lane is where the boss is, and this boss is very, very powerful, so I'd like to see them all go for top lane. This is how you get the advantage in Tomb of the Spider Queen. But Nexus Cats has more than enough to turn in. They are 8 to 9, but there is no 10 at the moment. Oh, that is a very low Boggs. He gets away with 2 health. And with turn in here, it might just catch them up to 10. It's going to be very difficult to turn in if we see Frank's Furters pick up 10 first. It will be a wasted turn in because they will not be able to engage. But we do see 16 gems Arthur now is in trouble. That is a very dead Cassia. But all of the blinds for that Rainer, and he is still getting away with murder. That may change after we see 10s gone both teams. I think we're gonna see some crazy fights happening once we get to level about 13. We do see the first turn in potentially happening. Nope. Okay, it did get finished. First turn in for Nexus Cats happening now. It is a tough time for them because Frank's Furters does have level 10s. And we have Lightning Breath. Okay. This is a very angry Misha coming out. But we do have Sound Barrier, we have Hyperion, we have Disintegrate this time, we have Lightning Breath. Lightning Breath, Disintegrate should be a really fun time. We do see Nexus Cats pushing in mid lane. They're trying... just kidding! They're going bot lane. Where there's just Boggs defending at the moment. Maybe they're trying to get Boggs to go down, but there is a rotation from Lucio and soon Li Ming and Diablo, so this should be a 4v4. A 5v4 happening very soon. Diablo coming in from the back. He is in trouble. But he does have his souls up, so he will be back in no time. Boggs goes down. That's a very dead Rainer. And we have Bot Fort going down too, and that is a 0-4-2. Diablo has no souls either, so just resetting those is always going to be beneficial for Nexus Cats. But we do see 40 gems on the side of Nexus Cats, 21 on the side of Frank's Furters. Both very, very close to a turn-in. And Siege Camp being picked up on the side of Nexus Cats. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on the bot lane, even though Rainer is down there and able to clear that up. And we have a fight breaking out in mid lane. Valkyrie comes out, but is not able to secure someone. Sound Barrier comes out to save that little Misha, and Misha will be fine for now. And we do see full orb build again from Li Ming, which has been working out relatively well, so I'm not surprised to see this. Do we have any other strange builds? Not really, but can everyone just take a moment and look at this palette? I think the Nexus gods have heard me and allowed the kitty cats to take my dreams. But we do have turn-in for both teams. Let's just see who was able to get it first. Both teams are 12 on their way to 13s, with Frankfurters being a little bit ahead in the race. This is going to be a tough turn-in for both teams. Leap! The leap! The leap secures 4 people, stuns 4 people, and that was going to be a dead Lucio, but Sound Barrier always on point from Indecisive, and this is actually a bit of a turnaround. Everyone on Nexus Cats is so low. And Arthur now is going to fall, as well as Shadow Guard. And the red web weavers are descending, so that is a 3 for nothing on the side of Frankfurters, and they are able to pick up 4 for nothing. They are able to pick up their second web weavers of the game, and to pick up second fort of the game. So they are going to be pushing to keep with this web weaver. If they get any kills, they can potentially go for core, but the death timers are just so low that I don't see that happening. But I believe we might be seeing the first keep of the game. Arthur now is in a bit of trouble down here. He is going to be okay. But this is going to be a 5v5, even Palantir. Leap happens, Valkyrie comes out, and that is 2.5 at least dead members of Frank's Furters. Rainer is going to just secure that bottom fort. Why not? Part of his team is dead, but that Web Weaver is still alive. Might as well get some structural advantage out of it. Excuse me. Choking. But now we do have the potential turn-in for Nexus Cats. It's gonna be a tough turn-in because we once again do see that the 16s are gonna be available for Frank's Furters. At least Nexus Cats are not as far behind this time, so they will have 16s if they turn in. This is gonna be a difficult turn-in. Potentially easy to defend, but if they are able to even out the structures, this is anybody's game. We're actually seeing a more passive approach. We're seeing Nexus Cats play for 16. Frank's Furters are nowhere close to turn in, so maybe that is why they're just playing a little bit safer, trying to wait for 16s to turn in. But that is allowing everyone from Frank's Furters to be alive and healthy, pick up some camps, make it a little bit harder for Nexus Cats to turn in uninterrupted. But they are trying now. They only need 15 gems out of their 43. Well, let's see if they are able to do that. I don't think they are, but they are still playing very, very conservatively because of that 16s. But Sonya is caught out and gets the Ancestral, so she will be okay. Sound barrier is out. Everyone on the side of Frankfurters are okay for now. Valkyrie comes out, and that is a Rainer, dead Rainer. Leap is not up for another 50 seconds. But this may be a dead Diablo. It is a dead Diablo, but he does have his souls back, so he is coming back. And this is going to be 16, 2 kills in a turn-in for the side of Nexus Cats. That was a very well played fight, very well executed. Again, we can see why these two teams are in the top of their division. Very well played by both teams. Both teams are playing very smart, very patient, which you don't see very often. So I gotta appreciate it. And this has been a no-boss game. Wow, that is a quickly dead Web Weaver. So we see the push in mid lane, trying to just even out the structures a little bit, get this keep. Leap is back up, so I'm wondering if we see Leap. We do see Leap come out with a Valkyrie. And Boggs is a little bit in trouble, but he's able to walk out. Mark Zombie goes down. That is a dead Johanna. And the Web Weaver on top is doing a very, very good job. That is going to be a top fort. But mid fort is saved for right now. Very, very strong fort. It might actually die though to the next minion wave. This is not a safe fort. Goodbye, fort. We will miss you. Oh my god! That has 9 health! And we do see the first boss of the game being picked up by Frank's Furters. But we do have Bruiser Camps being picked up on the side of Nexus Cats, trying to get pressure on that mid lane. They're gonna just blow on that mid fort and it's gonna fall down. And they do have 41 gems, so they're just gonna turn that in real quickly. But this should be a pretty easy defense with the Sonya, the Greymane, and the Cassia. This might, just because it is 16 minutes in. The keep is definitely in jeopardy, but if all hands are in, this is gonna be dead before it even makes it to the keep. And we see Bruiser Camps being picked up Bruiser Camp being picked up on the side of Frank's Furters, trying to put the pressure on the mid lane. And look at that. Keep was not even touched by that boss. That is beautiful. And this fort is still standing with that 9 health. A very resilient fort. But we do see a little bit of pressure mid lane. Nexus kids are also facing the potential of being down level 20. So they have to just painfully clear or take a fight now. Depending on what they think is more important. Wait for 20s or take a fight before 20s. Because during the fight we might see Frankfurters securing level 20. Which we see it now. It will be here in just a matter of seconds. That is a very defensive leap. And this is Red Weavers descending. This is the third Web Weavers for Frank's Furters. Just to check out the damage numbers real quick. We do see Li Ming doing a substantial amount of damage as well as that Cassia. We have closer kills is 69 and yeah, both teams are playing very well. This game is very even. We do see a huge push on top lane, 5 push with the Web Weaver to try to secure this keep, and this should be a dead keep. This should definitely be the first keep of the game. We do have Hyperion come out. Lucio is down, but so is Sonya, and so is Rexar, and so is Rhaegar and Cassia. Everybody is down. And that is a dead Greymane. So this is a team wipe. Frank's Furters marching onto the core. They want to win this series 2-1. They want to close out the series beating the first seed team. But this core is pretty strong right now. We do have the Web Weavers coming in. So this will be second game. Third game. I wish I knew numbers. I am so sorry, everybody. That is third game for Frank's Furters. So we do have a 1-2, 2-1. Let's update the score just so that everybody could see it. Look at that Murky. I do have my Murky available at all times. 1-2. Congratulations to Frank's Furters. That was very, very well played. I'm very impressed. I watched your team a lot last season, and what a turnaround. Very, very well played, and also well played to the Nexus Cats. And in celebration, let's just see what Frank's Furters said about the Nexus Cats. I will end it with a poem. Nexus Cats, more like Nexus Trash. This match tonight will end in a smash. Your macro game is really quite unbearable. You remind me of paper because you're terrible. Oh my goodness. You think you're unstoppable, but we're a Chromie's time trap. We're gonna kill you so much you won't be on the map. I guess it's a good thing we're hot dogs since you guys like feeding. You'll be beaten so fast you might as well start conceding. Guys are gonna lose like the Pasta Boys. Oh, 4 so bad they ain't making any noise. Wow, this is a long one. It's over for now, Arthur. Now you think you're gonna beat us? How? You're looking a little scared. Is that sweat on your brow? I hope your guard's up, Shadow, or you'll be beaten and bruised. Bruiser game so bad puts me right in a snooze. Now we break into Lulu. We'll cook you like beef stew. Hold your team down so much, might as well call you glue. And Turd Herder, there's a reason you're a sub. If you're in the match, we're here to get the dub. Be prepared to say bye to that guy. Doesn't even have a chance. Might as well not try. And lastly, Mark Zombie the Fool. The amount of good plays you have is minuscule. Look at that. That is a very, very long, beautiful poem to end this stream. I know. Thank you, everybody, for watching. That was a very well played. Very, very well played. Thank you for letting me cast you beautiful people on my first day back in NGS. I really do appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a beautiful night. We're gonna see if we can host someone beautiful. We can do an interview. Let me see if Deli Pig wants to come in or something. We will try to do an interview. I'll have to keep it short because I'm exhausted. Request, all of you people. All of you people. Box, I'm talking to you. Box, I see you. Schedule your games at 9 o'clock p.m. 9 o'clock p.m. instead of 10 o'clock p.m. I do not have anyone for the interview at the moment, but we'll get an interview next time we cast these games because I will be. I'll be casting a lot of Div D. I love Div D. I loved Div E last season. I'm glad a lot of the Div E teams are back in Div D. So I will be back this week, probably, casting more games. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We will get some interviews in. If you have anything you would like me to ask these teams, just let me know, and I will make sure that I message them, and I will get them. I will find them, and I will get them on my stream. And we will just berate them with questions. But oh, Indecisive is gonna do an interview. Okay, Indecisive. No, I'm a dirty liar. A dirty liar. I'm sorry, everyone, for being the dirtiest liar. Hi! How are you? Congratulations! I bet. So now you just took down the #1 seed. This might put you up. Are you tied now? Maybe? Well, that's good. Well, maybe you're back in #1 now. Well, congratulations on that. Question. You did the same draft all 3 times. Is this the draft you're comfortable with? I know Raynor was switched out for Vala in the second game, but still. Why Lucio? And those crazy, crazy sound barriers. What? Is that just due to good communication? Are you a god? What? That's awesome. And the Rexar. Was that always planned? Were you trying to be cheesy? What was going on there? That's awesome. Why no Dragonshire? We can't hear! Oh no! Gosh, how can you not hear? This is the worst thing ever. But you can always hear. How does it always happen? Yeah, we know. Can you hear him now?
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello,
Yeah,
Twitch chat.
they can hear you. So what we
Alright.
talked about? What are we talking about? You are a Lucio god, yes?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so we said Lucio god because of Overwatch and just godness. Rexar was always planned, and no one was supposed to know about it until this beautiful night.
Sort
Here.
of. I wouldn't say always planned. Like, Rexar is one of those heroes that we pull out when we have to, and it just somehow wins games.
Okay. Have you ever lost with Rexar? This is the question.
In NGS, I don't think so.
Ban Rexar. Ban Rexar. You hear it here first. If you see Rexar, you're gonna lose.
That's what it's all about.
Haha. Why no Murky?
Murky, we have one person that's comfortable on Murky, but he doesn't play a DPS role, so we can't really pull a Murky out.
Dang. Wow. That's so sad. Oh, we also mentioned that Frankfurters might be seed 1 now? Potentially. They were in the beginning. There's a crazy battle
Yeah.
for seed 1 and 2. So he keeps flipping back and forth between them and the kitties. So that was a
It's
pretty
annoying.
OP poem.
Oh, yeah.
Boggs,
That was
good
written
job.
by the lovely Boggs, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And we talked about the same draft.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice comfy fallback draft.
Are we gonna see that more?
If I had to guess, I'd say yeah, but we'll see.
You're gonna have Rainer banned against Boggs every single game.
Well, you'd be surprised. I mean, he's killed it every single game that we've played with him, and for some reason, that's the first time he's been banned against us.
Seriously? Oh my
I'm not
god. Okay. Well, you've heard it here first. Div D East is going to be destroyed by Boggs Rainer and godlike Lucio plays.
Thank
Anything else that you haven't shown that you're planning on showing?
No comment.
No, come on, give me something. This is
I can't.
this is my first cast back. You gotta give me something juicy.
I know, but I mean, what if somebody's watching?
Oh my gosh. None of these 27 people are interested. They're not gonna they're not gonna know. I'll just go shh. And Dragonshire, you banned Dragonshire. Any reason
Oh, yeah.
behind that?
Bad past, bad history on Dragonshire. Just not fun.
Look
I
at, I'm
personally
giving
enjoy
everyone.
the map, but
I'm giving everyone the clues on how to beat you. Ban Rexar. Pick Dragonshire. Win the
first
video
ban
game.
Rexar Rainer.
First ban Rexar Rainer. Then pick Dragonshire. You have to draft before you pick. Yeah, you have to draft before you pick the map. Other questions. Let's see. You're returning. Do you think
Yes.
that gives you an advantage against some of the newer teams in NGS this season?
Apparently, because we haven't won a single match until this season. So, and we've been playing since season 2.
You haven't won a single match.
We won by forfeit.
And now you're on top. How does that feel?
Pretty great, but also kind of like a big old question mark. Like, how did this happen?
Well, it's your time to shine. So that's
I
pretty
guess so.
awesome.
God just smiled upon us this day.
Yeah, and did the chat have any questions for you? No. OPOP Rexar. Okay.
Sure.
Any shoutouts you have for your lovely team?
Yeah, just 1 second. Hold on, let me pull up the list.
Oh, there's a whole list.
No, there's not a whole list. Just 1 second. I just gotta find something. Oh yeah, shout out to my boy Franklin, Franco, Frankie, and Francis. And that's that.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot of variations of Frank.
Well, we are Frank's Furters.
That's true. Shout out to Frank's Furters. And all of you Franks. Congratulations. Once
Thank you.
again. I'm going to be following you this season.
Heck yeah.
I hope you don't hate me because I love Div D.
No,
I follow
I hate you.
everyone. Also, do earlier games.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we'll work on it. A lot of us have work in school, so we'll see what we can do about that. But
I'm just kidding. Schedule it
no,
when
I
you
know,
can.
I know.
But
I know.
We're
We're
old
aiming.
here.
We're aiming for that Thursday at 10 spot, trying to get on the Nexus Spotlight or whatever it's called.
Oh, right, right. Good call. Good call. Don't
Yeah.
listen to me. Do your thing. But
Yep.
thank you for chatting. I look forward to seeing more Rek'Sai when it is not banned.
So do I.
And maybe you can play Lucio every single game this season.
Hopefully. I mean, if everything works out in my favor.
But that was very well played. Good job.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Thanks, you too.
And there you have it, everybody. You have a question now, but he's already gone. Please let me know your questions. I will ask him personally, and I'll let you know in the beginning of a different stream. But we are actually ending this time. I'm not even lying this time. This will be the end of the stream. And we are going to send it over. Let's see if she is still streaming. We're going to send it over to Cat Peach, who is streaming for /GG right now. So say hi to everybody over there. She's a sweetheart. Be nice to her. And bye, everybody. I am back tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I'm back tomorrow. But everyone have a really nice night. I appreciate you watching. Bye!